Hello, SMC's Level Engine here with more stuff. This is Hand of Chaos, a game of mine that got rejected from SMWCentral. There are quite a few reasons why this was rejected. Let's show you a few downsides to this game. We got pretty horrible Yoshi coin GFX there. When I changed the color of it, it seems that the yellow on it didn't change. So this yellow and this gray make probably one of the worst combinations ever. And as you can see there, part of the sprite disappears. Yet another reason why this game is pretty crappy. The game had good levels and all, but with sprite disappearing glitches, because there's too many different sprites mixed together, yeah, half the coin is there. None of these crappy Yoshi coin GFXs. If you can see all this is going on right now, you can see how crappy some of the stuff is. It explains why it's rejected. Like, the level isn't too bad. This was a really long time ago, and I knew how to flip stuff upside down. Yeah, I knew how to flip stuff upside down a long time ago. What Light Vein had said to me is that this room is too much like the original. It scrolls slowly. You gotta jump all across stuff, except it's a bit different. No smashing logs. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to do this if it were smashing logs. I didn't like those, so I got rid of them. So I think it's the same length. I just moved some stuff around, kind of. And obviously, Iggy is the same. I want to show you something funny. This just always happens when you fight Iggy. You need to wait for him to throw a ball. You might as well wait for him to throw another ball. Wait for him to throw a ball. Before I actually kill him, which I know I can do, I'm going to wait for him to throw a ball. Glitch graphic. That happens in the real Super Mario World. Whenever you slide into one of Iggy or Larry's balls, you get a glitched graphic out of it. And the text is pretty crappy there, because I originally had something else, but something screwed up and it got deleted, so I just rushed it. That doesn't have much of a story behind it. Actually, the story to this Romhack is that this pretty much is an alternate dimension to Dinosaur World, explaining why the overworld is mostly unchanged. Some of the paths may have been different, but mostly it's unchanged. Another reason why this game took a slap to the face is this Dark Plateau secret. The dot is red. You must be thinking there are 2 exits. Not even close, there's only one. Same goes for this dot. It's red, but there's only one exit. I didn't know how to make it yellow, so yeah. And some of these levels are absolutely ridiculous. Nowadays, I make the games to be beaten without save states, as if they were burnt on the cartridge, but this is just absolutely ridiculous, this level. Combined with the Lakitu, and you got yourself a real pisser here. Not like the hack is horrible, it's just that it's a little too hard. Actually, it's not too hard, but the bonus stuff is just a little on the wacko side. The bonus stuff from before. Here you gotta get through one of these situations that Proton John had to go through when he played Kaizo. Something I like to call a For the Love of Batman jump. I call it a For the Love of Batman jump because when he got trapped in some sort of situation like this, he started screaming, "For the love of Batman." He just wanted that guy to jump. Hopefully I'm not trapped in here. Yeah, another reason why this is screwy. I have a power-up. Never usually have power-ups here, but now that I do, this is impossible. I just can't get up there. So I'm going to lose my power-up. I'm pretty happy I made it this far, but I don't see myself going any further than this. If they pull anything off, I won't be going further than this. I don't even know what it's gonna... I've played this level recently. It was a hell of a level. I like the background, but castle background kind of clashes with the cave thing. It just does. There we go! Now we bounce on this. And then we get like a really hard part. Now it's going to be a little easier because I used my trick with the Koopa Shell. I might actually beat this, guys. I might actually end up beating this. I said I might. Doesn't mean I will. If these guys keep bouncing, then I probably won't. Now I just gotta get... Oh my god, I think I'm gonna beat it. Holy shit. I think I'm actually gonna beat my level I said was too hard. Uh-oh. Might have spoken too soon. Oh, it's stuck. Yeah! Some way, somehow, I pulled off that level I considered nearly impossible. Please don't ask me how I did that. It was just luck of the draw, I guess. Oh my fucking god. I beat that level. You know how they say to not make your levels Kaizo-ish? Look at what I got here! A Kaizo level! Invisible blocks and everything! Yeah, a bunch of people tell you never to make Kaizo-ish levels into your Romhack, but looky here, Kaizo. And I really had to be careful when I was hitting that on-off block because there's an invisible coin block right there. Yeah, invisible coin block underneath that one too. And then here's some sort of little trick. You have to squeeze your Yoshi through here some way, and if you were to jump at this from this point, you trigger off another coin block. And this box says, I don't leak. So it's up to you to find the secret. And if you ever know the Super Mario World game engine very well, you know that Mario doesn't pass through sprites, but sprites don't pass through objects. Mario doesn't pass through objects, but here's one little weird oddity with the engine. Sprites pass through other solid sprites! Now I just gotta make sure I don't get busted by an invisible coin block here. If you were to actually try and run after doing this, you'd probably find yourself stuck by invisible coin blocks. And here, I'm pretty sure there are some too. I wonder if I'm gonna pull a second rabbit out of my ass and beat this one too. Am I gonna really do that? Seems like recording my stuff is like a magical charm. Ta-da! Yeah, it seems like recording all my stuff is some sort of a magical charm that'll help me win everything. I am so flattered that this game is letting me win. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. My Kaizo-ish level and I made it to the halfway point. Now this is nightmarish. And notice how part of the sprite has refused to load. I died there. You have to be a fucking monster to make that jump. I'm definitely going to give it some more tries. In fact, I'm going to give it my last try, because I only have one life left. No. Game over. I made it halfway through my Kaizo level. You gotta be impressed there. Now let's show you some other oddities with the game. If you want to see more sprite problems, look at this level. Please don't tell me you're not looking at the Eliath Castle. This is definitely one of my favorite levels, but it got ruined by sprite problems. Notice how this platform disappears. Notice how balls on this ball and chain platform disappear. I did not know where I was standing because I couldn't see a thing. And I'm pretty sure there's other sort of graphical glitches in there, like sprites disappearing mostly, making the level far more confusing. I know how to beat it because I know what these sprites are like, but it's just extra confusing. No need for a player to have to go through that. Let's see what else is wrong with this game. This level is overly challenging for where it is. Maybe just overly long. Deja vu levels. But this is pretty much a complete walkthrough of this level. Or as much of this level as I can play, anyway. This is a complete walkthrough of whatever parts of this level I make it to. Yes, this is a very long level. Okay, the first parts of it may not look so long, but once you get here, you know how there was like a red room, a yellow room, a green room, then a blue room? Here you got like quite a few screens of scrolling. I'd say more than a couple screens of medium speed scrolling. And this whole room repeats 4 times with different colors with different enemies. Yeah, fucking pathetic when you come to think of it. This is probably one of the worst levels I've ever built. It's too much of the same thing. No one would want to have to deal with the same thing all the time. But the next level after this, it's a little easy. It's a little too easy. It's kind of like trying to make up for the unfair difficulty at this point. Not really the difficulty that's so bad. It's the length of the level that's this bad. See, this is my second of 4 times I'm going to go through this thing. I don't see who would not want to tear their nuts out playing this. It's that boring. And after I do it here, then I just gotta do it another 2 times. And then I'm done the level. Thank God. And if I screw up, then I have to redo everything. No breaks. You don't get breaks here. You have to redo everything if you manage to screw up. Which is very plausible at some points in this level. And yeah, this is definitely one of the trickiest rooms. We got thwomps, dry bones, fire. All this can possibly combine to prevent you from moving into one of these passages here that you need to move into, and screw you over and make you restart the whole level. I've already showed you the unchanged overworld. Now I'm showing you the insane levels. Some of which were really crappy, and some of these which I am ashamed of building, actually. These levels have put me to shame, actually, when you come to think of it. It's like, who would want to play a level based on this? This last segment is underwater. It may be very unobvious what you have to do here, but here's the best thing to do in the underwater section. Just stay towards the bottom. You can swim, duh. If you were to even try to attempt some of the stuff up there, you wouldn't make it because you're way too slow while you're swimming in the water. Yeah, I know. That's exactly why this level is just screwed up in every way. You can't even do it the way it looks like it was meant to be built because of how slow it is. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for the secret exit, which you do simply by doing what I was doing. Oh, if you were to go into that blue pipe, you just end up starting everything over again from the red scrolling room. I know, it's horrible. But if you're smart enough to go and do this, you'll find yourself at a secret. What? I thought I put a secret back here. Apparently I did not put a secret back here. Now I only have 2 options. I either wait until the timer runs out, or just fall down right now. And I think I'm going to do the fastest option, just go down. What the hell? I thought I put a secret back there. Turns out if you stay under there for too long, you're gonna get trapped, and you're gonna be forced to restart the level. Let's see what other screw-ups I've made. And yeah, this game has a lot of unnecessary secrets. Like this level has one, like a long area there. The game's got a lot of unnecessary secrets thrown in. Castle of Spikes, you're probably not expecting what kind of secret you'd pull there, but it's kind of pointless. All you get is a 3-up moon, and it's many times harder and many times longer than what you're originally supposed to do. 3-up moon over there is just not worth it.